All right, y'all. Me and Price, we're getting into some more FoodGuessr. Jazzy and Anna, they're off at PAX weekend, and we're going to have to be kicked off of this computer and this stream, because we're streaming this right now, momentarily, because Anna is about to take over with PAX Arena on this channel. So, we're just goofing and FoodGuessing. Let's do the daily, Price.
Let's do it. Okay, rice noodles, turmeric, shrimp, pork, quail, eggs, roasted peanuts, fresh herbs, fish sauce. I mean, we're somewhere in Southeast Asia, right?
Sorry, I'm moving around my camera real quick. Let's see here. Noodles, turmeric, shrimp, pork, quail, egg. And then, I mean, we got other context clues in the background. We've got what looks like lumpia to me. We've got a plate full of herbs. So this is, yeah, I would like Vietnam, maybe?
That's like, I immediately would go like Vietnam, Laos, you know, that region. If not, then it's somewhere in like North Africa, maybe. Boom!
Okay, just first try. Vietnam was the only country that would have qualified for it. No big deal.
Yeah.
We're just that good.
I mean, it very much sounds like Vietnamese food.
This is, I apologize for the pronunciations on these. Mi Quang?
Mi Quang.
People in the episode told me to press this button. It comes out of the wrong speakers. It comes out of my actual computer speakers,
oh, no.
even though I've got it set to only come out of my headphones.
Weird, yeah, because it should be browser based.
Right?
So it should do whatever your browser normally does.
Anyway, and I'll also say to the people that are like, they wanted to hear what the computer things, it pronounces it incredibly incorrectly. So just imagine, that like any kind of AI thing is trying to pronounce these words. It's not doing a good
Mike
job.
Wang.
This is traditional Vietnamese noodle dish originating from the Quang Nam province in central Vietnam. It is a notable part of the regional cuisine known for its distinct flavor profile and presentation. The dish's foundation is its turmeric-infused rice noodles, which are typically thicker and broader compared to Vietnamese. That sounds awesome.
Turmeric infused. I mean, that definitely sounds interesting. Yeah.
I'll go for that. I think the like
I'd try it.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Chicken, probably.
So, Price, here's the other thing.
What's that?
The thing that I like to do with these as well that I've been doing lately is before I even look at the ingredients or the description, just like try to guess what you're seeing there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this to me, reading the ingredients, this sounds like just like a yogurt parfait.
So yeah, I mean, before I even read the ingredients, I see strawberries, I see granola, I see raisins, I see, But then, do we have yogurt? Okay, we do have yogurt. Okay, so I mean, this sounds like a yogurt.
It calls it a salad, but I mean, it's a parfait, right?
Are we thinking this is an Americanized thing?
I want to say it's American.
I want to say it's American too.
Because to me, I read it and I'm like, this is so basic. It's the only thing is the papaya that throws me off. That's the only thing.
Yeah, this could be more like in the, again, Southeast Asia or like even Indo or Philippines or something like that.
Because then you also got the coconut flake. Well,
but again,
apple.
I think I'm going to start America.
Like apple to me then goes like Eastern Europe.
It borders. And to the southwest, like. Okay, hold on.
To the southeast of us, and we border it. Well, then
southwest of us. So Mexico, I guess, is my very next guess.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is, again, apologies, Bianico?
Yeah, probably.
This is a popular Mexican fruit salad known for its sweet, creamy toppings. It originated in Guadalajara, the capital city of the state of Jalisco. In the 1990s, the creation of Bianico is attributed to street vendors who sought to offer healthier dessert alternatives to traditional Mexican sweets, typically served as a breakfast item or a light dessert. Interesting. I see a lot of those Mexican street vendors that like just chop up what they have like a huge variety of fruits. Do they often also have like some yogurt that they could chuck in there with you or something? Like
yeah, must be.
It sounds good.
So CocoGen says it was they guessed it. It's a SoCal fruiteria staple. Got it. Makes sense. I mean, it very much looks like something that would be all over SoCal, to be honest.
I think if I
Jalisco,
if I'm being totally honest, the Mexican street vendors that are doing those those varieties of fruit cups and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't associate raisins with being something that they ever have.
No. That's the thing is apples and raisins threw me off. Apples and raisins scream America to me.
So this looks like an English biscuit is my first guess. I see like a chocolate ribbon in there as well. But
let's see.
Butter, sugar.
Syrup, flour, oats, desiccated coconut. We got coconut again. Sweetened condensed milk again. But this could be anything.
2 crunchy oatmeal cookies bonded together by a luscious layer of chocolate cream. The cookies boast a golden texture owing to its rolled oats and coconut, delivering a delightful blend of chewiness and nuttiness. The chocolate filling adds a rich, creamy contrast, creating a harmonious balance of flavors and textures.
Where are oatmeal cookies popular?
I mean, UK.
Other than America.
So, like, United Kingdom might be my first guess, but...
Because I see a baked good and I immediately say France, and then I go from there. Oatmeal, to me, or just oat, that screams, yeah. Americana, maybe the UK, I don't know.
Start United Kingdom. Ice cold, and it is to our east.
To the northeast of the UK?
So, I mean, it could be Russia.
Norway?
It could be, I don't know
the
if
northeast?
If it was Norway, I feel like it wouldn't be ice cold, but...
I mean, fair. You could say... Sure, yeah, say Russia.
Still ice cold, and now we need to go southeast. I mean, we could go Australia. Let's see here.
No, because it's between.
Oh, don't trust the compasses, in my opinion. Like, we had the one
Kingston biscuit.
Let's see here.
So then, if it's not the UK, try Australia.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Kingston,
I mean, that would.
People in chat were like, "Yeah, it looks like a Kingston biscuit."
But why did it say northeast of the UK?
So here's what
like doing it like it's a globe.
Yes,
like
I think it's doing it like a globe in like the direct line of sight.
That's not how directions work. What's north of the North Pole?
Yeah, I think that is how the compass in this game is acting. Yeah. Anyway, Australian snack notable for sweet, crunchy texture, manufactured by Arnott's prominent Australian biscuits. Okay, I mean, it sounds great. Can someone that has had these tell me, is it like a hobnob? Because hobnobs are also an oat-based biscuit with chocolate. This looks like it's a hobnob, but like a sandwich hobnob rather than... Anyway, it sounds good. I really like oatmeal-based manufactured cookies. Hobnobs are one of my favorites, so it gets a yum.
PC Man, that's a very 2D map-centric view. Yeah, well, the way that it's currently doing it is a very wherever you're standing view. All right? It's ridiculous.
Okay, that was just the daily. That's right. Yeah. So, we still got Gastronomical Genius. We didn't get a perfect score, though. That's fine.
That's all right. We did all right.
There's a new game mode called Plate Off where we compare dishes. I've played a decent amount of this Foodle game since the last time we played it, and I've not seen this. So let's figure out what this is.
Yeah, PC Man's saying when it says ice cold, you should probably think other side of the world. And yeah, from now on, I think when we see ice cold, I'm saying what is the country literally on the opposite side of the world?
So
if you dug the straight hole.
Which dish is the most liked? And so this would be after people have already determined and they've seen the name of the dish and they've seen the description of it.
We're playing Family Feud. Ajo Blanco.
This is hard because everyone hates UK food.
Exactly.
But this dish...
I see kidney, and I assume if you don't eat that thing, you're not going to like that thing. That Ajo Blanco thing looks to me like a staple.
That also looks like... I feel like it has things... Oh, wait, we can expand it.
It's either pistachios or almonds, garlic, olive oil. That sounds great. It sounds like a thing that you would just have sitting on the...
A splash of vinegar, though. That's interesting.
It's like a dipping thing. That's what it seems like to me.
I could go either way. I could see people just being like, that looks like a ton of meat inside a pie. I want to eat that thing.
True. True. All right, I'll leave it up to you. I say when people see kidney, that screams organ meat.
Okay, I want to believe in the world and say that they are avoiding the kidney. So, hey!
Correct.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to rip on the UK food that much. I would actually love to try a steak and kidney
This
pie.
is
I've
a
never had
psychology
one.
game, y'all. This is a psychology game. What about kidney bean? It didn't say kidney bean. People are going to assume kidney when you look at that thing that's full of meat.
I want to believe that the Spam musubi is universally beloved.
I'm assuming it would be.
This other dish, this Brazilian and Portuguese dish looks very good too.
Let's see what it says. It's in it.
Oh, yeah.
Comforting chicken soup. I don't know.
It does legit just look like
chicken soup.
Chicken soup, which looks delicious, and everyone universally loves chicken soup. I feel like Spam musubi has a lot more branding around it. Like everyone knows.
I was gonna say, here is where you see we are United States centric. Spam musubi does come from the United States.
It does. And there's so much more of a population that in Brazil and in Portugal. So
exactly. That's where I'm kind of like hesitant. I'm like, how many people around the world know of and eat Hawaiian dishes? And that's where I feel like this other one might get it.
Okay. I'm going to click Spam musubi. We were wrong. We are U.S. centric.
Yep. All right. Quagua longanisa.
Oh, longanisa. Yeah. That's like an Italian. It's a Filipino sausage.
And red wine chicken.
Wine chicken.
I mean,
wow.
I would go towards the longanisa.
I think I would go towards the longanisa as well. I don't know if it's. Again, it's also kind of determined on what kind of populations are playing this game and how many. Yeah, but I'm going to go longanisa. Whoa!
Close. Kanji. Okay. Oh, it's got to be the Italy. Kanji is not something that everybody wants.
Kanji's very popular. You see it in like every dim sum restaurant. But that said, like this ravioli looks very, very good.
I think kanji is going to be very divisive.
That's true.
Right?
It is divisive.
I think people see ravioli and everyone is like, oh yeah.
That's it.
If this is not the correct, then we have got to be thinking about the opposite of what we think.
95%.
It's divisive versus comforting.
Was it the monkfish that threw people off more so than the
I think it's kanji.
Knowing nothing about either of these dishes, the one on the left-hand side looks like a shepherd's pie, which I would devour that right now. The ramen on the right-hand side looks very, very good too. I wonder
the
which
thing
one
on the left. I will immediately take a fork or a spoon and start digging through that thing and eat that whole thing. I can tell you right now. The ramen, it's more like, we'll see how it is.
But I wonder if that's an international audience thing, because us in the U.S., we've had the shepherd's pie a whole lot.
Sure.
Hold on, Anna's calling me.
It just looks like
Anna, you're live on stream.
It's fat
Hello.
and salt.
Hello, stream.
On a plate.
Ash. Well, I've got some great news and I've got some bad news.
Hit me with it.
The great news is that we are ready to start the stream on our end. The bad news is you have to stop streaming.
We got to stop streaming, chat.
Yeah.
So Anna,
get off the channel, and then we will refresh it. And then everything should work.
Okay.
And you can go take a break.
We are going to get off momentarily. Anna, I need your help on this very last question. You ready for it?
Okay, yeah.
What is more popular, a shepherd's pie or a bowl of ramen?
Ramen.
Anna goes ramen.
We know what Anna's going to say. Yeah.
Anna was correct.
That's right.
That's why Anna gets to take over the stream, chat.
Exactly, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Fine.
See you up on this show. Goodbye.
All right, chat, we're going to go down momentarily. I'm going to stop recording to the YouTube audience if you end up even seeing this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and click on this good-looking chicken thing over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on this Turkish thing over here, and then I'm going to click on those from the Netherlands. Yep. We're just going off of visuals here. The Indian dish.
Yeah.
And then last thing. Left.
Oh! No! We should have read what was in it, but just off of visuals. Off of vibes, we got 7 out of 10.
Price?
What's up?
We're continuing. It is the next day. This is the same video, but it is.
For everybody else, it's a whole new day.
It's a whole new day. Anna cut us off yesterday. We only got to play a little bit. We need to play more. and we're just kicking it off. This is the first thing on today's stream.
It's
so let's
justified because Enna won. Otherwise, we would have been upset. Rice, turmeric,
Enna won. Enna interrupted us yesterday, but Enna won. Price, you're reading the ingredients too quickly. You got to absorb what the photo's telling you.
Okay.
Right?
Well, looking at it immediately, I was like, okay, this is a rice dish.
You got peanuts in there. You got, at first, what I thought was poppy seeds, but I actually think those are some other kind of seed. And then red chili peppers and some other stuff. Maybe cooked in some sort of broth as well. The rice looks a little yellowy.
Yeah.
Rice, turmeric, tamarind pulp.
Tamarind jumps out to me.
Mustard seeds, not poppies. Mustard seeds, okay.
And then
curry leaves, dried red chilies.
Shana dal and urad dal and asafoetida. Like, what are those words?
So the chana dal and the ursa dal, I'm immediately thinking someplace in India. But could be the surrounding regions as well. Oh, so Smack Dave, thank you so much for those 50 months. Drop them bears, y'all. Let's start there. Okay.
Boom! Well done. Well done.
Pulihora? Am I saying that right?
Looks like it. And only India. I was assuming it would be like kind of the region maybe, but just India.
Also known as tamarind rice. Ah, okay. It is a popular dish originating from South India, particularly prevalent in, is it Andhra?
Andhra, probably. Andhra.
Is known for its distinctive, tangy, and slightly spicy flavor profile. Primarily derived from tamarind pulp, name Pulihora.
Pulihora.
It is derived from the meal words. Okay. I mean, it sounds great. Yeah. I like the fact that there's the peanuts in there. I think I would really drive with this. I didn't know that this was a thing. I feel like I mostly see like biranis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've not seen tamarind rice like this on any of the Indian food DoorDash menus around me.
And tamarind is one of those things that like
you don't
get a lot. It's a very unique flavor here, I feel like. I always get the tamarindos when I get the Haritos. That's for sure.
Oh, I forgot to press. I should have pressed the I like it.
Oh, yeah. We would definitely have eaten it, 100%.
Ooh, okay. So before looking at the ingredients, what do we think this is, Bryce?
Looking at it? I mean, I don't know. First off, it just screams to me of some kind of like tomato paste, kind of like dipping something or another. I see olives over there.
I see
so it
olives
feels very,
and pickles.
Yeah.
Some
very
sort of like
charcuterie opening, starter
like a
kind of deal.
sun-dried tomato and cheese thing, maybe. Yeah. I think I see corn in there. Okay. Red bell pepper, walnuts, breadcrumbs, olive oil, pomegranate molasses,
that jumps
garlic, lemon juice, cayenne pepper, cumin, salt, black pepper, and then a bunch of optional things.
So when I see, paprika and pomegranate and bell peppers, I think like Eastern Europe.
This could
down
be as simple as Italy.
Down into the Mediterranean. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like the paprika always screams Eastern Europe to me.
It has Aleppo pepper as an optional, which is interesting. This could be South American, but
and then you've got the olives too. Yeah.
Let's start with Italy.
I think let's start with Italy. It's a good region. Warm.
Okay. This could be Greece. This could be Turkey. This could be...
How close is warm, do we think?
So it's not borders. So it's not Greece, right? Because I think Greece touches Italy at the very top. I think.
Let me see. Because I want to almost go like maybe like Albania or something like that.
It could be Albania or Croatia or some of those other Mediterranean coastal countries around there. Croatia's not a bad one because it touches both Albania and Greece.
Okay, let's try that.
Croatia. Warm and
Muhammara. Okay, so language-wise, this screams North Africa now, or
let's go
the Middle
Turkey
East?
Because it has some of those borders with Turkey into the south. Is that Lebanon that is directly underneath?
Gosh, I need a Google map. Zoom out.
Do you play with a map when you play this? I sometimes do. I'm not right now because I actually have been playing a ton of GeoGuessr lately, so I like to pretend that I'm good at geography right now.
So, Syria or Iraq? Lebanon does not border Turkey.
What?
Syria borders Turkey. Lebanon is south of Syria.
Okay. Let's try Syria. Hey,
there we go.
And Lebanon would have gotten it too.
Oh,
Hell
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I'd
right.
absolutely eat that. I've probably eaten it before. I love Lebanese food.
Muhammara,
I'm assuming. Because it's like Muhammad, right? Muhammara, probably.
Probably, yeah. So from the Levantine region, specifically Aleppo in Syria, though it is widely consumed in the neighboring countries, including Lebanon. Traditionally, this dish is made using the roasted red peppers, walnuts, garlic, all the ingredients that we had read before. Characteristic heat. The flavors are balanced with an additional pomegranate molasses, which imparts a tangy sweetness to the dish. This sounds awesome.
Yeah. I have a feeling, Ash, that if you've been to a Lebanese place, you've had this as part of a starter, and you just it wasn't specifically listed, or you were like,
I'm not sure I've ever had like a full dish presented to me like this. I feel like I've maybe had like a piece of pita that had some of this smeared on it already, or something like that. It sounds delicious.
Yeah, who's not going to eat that?
This looks like a lemon bar.
And immediately, I've said before, like I see anything baked, and I immediately say flippin'. France, but I mean, are these very American? I don't know. When something is so ubiquitous here, I never know. Is this our thing, or have we just co-opted it so much that I think it's our thing?
We've got almond flour, which is interesting. Sugar, butter, eggs, rum, lemon zest, powdered sugar, water, almond extract, lemon juice, and apricot jam as an option.
Oh gosh, almond changes it up. That makes me feel more. Like, I guess Eastern, not like Asia, but like again Turkey.
This is one of those things, like depending on how old this dish is, this could be U.S. or Canadian. This could be anywhere in Europe. Like,
where do they have lemons? Are lemons exclusively from the Americas?
I mean,
because I know limes and things are.
I mean, and
like
when we're talking about originally, I think it's the origins is Central America or equator region of the Americas.
Because I want to say oranges are native to.
Well, no, hold on, that's not true because I think the origin of lemon is the citron, which originally came from, was it Southeast Asia? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Fact check me.
Originally is a hybrid between the citron and the bitter orange in India, Burma, or China. Okay. Because maybe it's the lime that is native to. No, all of it.
Let's start with just the United States. See if we're just wildly
if we're
wrong.
overthinking it. Yeah.
Okay, we're just wildly wrong. I think we're gonna go France,
or
sure,
somewhere in that region. Boom!
Hey!
I told you I see something baked. I immediately think France.
I think that is a bad meta, but it worked for you in this regard.
Sugar, butter, eggs. If you have fat and dairy and sugar,
I will say, if you see butter in the ingredients list and it is a top 3 ingredient, guessing France is not a bad guess.
Yeah. They make delicious food. It's probably horrible for you, but they make delicious food. That's what they do.
A traditional French cake originally from the city of, is it Nantes? In western France. The dessert is characterized by its almond base and rum flavor. The cake is typically round, small, medium size. Okay, it could be any size, apparently.
Of course. Quit building this up. It's a lemon bar. Move on, people.
There's part of me that feels like these descriptions are AI generated in the way that they are structured sometimes, because it's like, okay, it could be small to medium size. Okay,
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Anyway. I'm still gonna give it a yum. I'm not a huge fan of like liqueurs in my desserts, but
I love lemon bars though.
I love lemon bars too. I think the rum would kind of yuck my yum, but I'm betting it. I would still try it.
Yeah.
And we're gastronomical geniuses.
Woo woo.
We showed off the plate off thing before. Let's just do some normal games for a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks like pork. Like, is that pork skin? Is that pork belly?
It's
maybe
pork belly. Yeah, pork belly for sure.
And then, okay, we got cucumber, tomato, but then we've got a sauce. And before I look at the ingredients, To me, it looks like that sauce is maybe made with some innards or something like a liver or something like that. Is kind of the vibe that
I've
I
already
get from
looked
the
at the
color.
ingredients, so I know the answer.
Okay, let's see how wrong I was. Pork belly, garlic shallots. I don't know that word. Galangal? Turmeric?
Galangal, yeah.
Coriander seeds, salt, tamarind juice, coconut milk, soy sauce, sugar, chili peppers, and lemongrass.
And then if you read further down,
Oh, it's
sambal.
a sambal.
Sambal.
I'm thinking Philippines, but it could also be like Malaysia. There's specific places that that I think specifically call out the use of sambal in particular. And my associations are usually Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, Indo.
I'm thinking it's somewhere between like India and the East. So let me look at the map. Because so like all those regions fit.
Yeah. So like
think, like,
Malaysia
where that's
would kind
I think
of fit.
Malaysia or Indonesia is a good place to start, and then kind of we go from there.
Borders into the
Borders.
south. So probably Singapore if it's bordering. It could also be Indo if it's bordering. But we'll do Singapore. Oh.
Warm in Singapore.
Okay.
Borders Malaysia. I mean, do you want to try? Does Indonesia?
Because it depends on whether or not we're talking about
Do
water
you count
borders.
islands? Exactly. Like that's the whole region down there. It's so difficult for that specific reason.
I'm gonna say, do we want to go Philippines first or Indo first?
Let's see. So we did Malaysia, and it was where does it border? So technically, Malaysia borders. Yeah, just Singapore.
I'm gonna try Philippines first.
Yeah. I think Indonesia if it's not Philippines.
It's got to be Indo. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Should have guessed it second. We should have guessed it second, to be honest. I think if you think it's Malaysia and it's not Malaysia, guess Indonesia.
Babi Pangyang.
Babi Panggang.
Roasted pork, traditional dish originating from the Batak ethnic group of North Sumatra, Indonesia. Roasted pork in Indonesia, historically. Okay. I want to know more about this sauce.
See, it's too bad Chrissy doesn't like spicy stuff, because there's a bunch of dishes that Chrissy can make that are like classic Indonesian dishes.
I remember her making some sort of noodle
bami?
dish from... Yeah.
It's basically like sweet pork sausage and a whole bunch of like great spices and stuff. It's just, that's a good one. Lamb.
So we got it served on a naan. We got some spices up there.
I think this one's obvious or close to. Like, again, the region.
Which region are you leaning towards?
North Africa / the Middle East. Like, lamb always screams to me like Moroccan food. Or anywhere in the Middle East, like that's like lamb is far more common. You throw that on some naan, like, you know, we've zoomed into a pretty specific region. I would go Moroccan. That's where I would always go, just because that's, like I said, it screams to me that.
Morocco?
Cool.
Into the east. So not ice cold, so we're not on the other side of the planet.
Then we're in, I think, somewhere like Lebanon, or I guess if it's cold, would that be maybe Egypt or Libya range, or it's to the north?
It's kind of to the northeast. So if we're Morocco right now, then probably Lebanon is not, or Turkey.
That's not bad.
Let's try Turkey.
Hey, there we go. Yep.
Kuzu Tandoor.
I was gonna say tandoor, but no, yeah. Oh yeah, lamb tandoori or tandoori kebab. So yeah, it's kuzu tandoor, probably. Very cool.
Cooking method dates back several millennia.
Yup. You see some slow roasted lamb, you're going back to the origins of humanity, man. Or I guess the origins of civilization, not the origins of humanity.
This one gets an immediate yum for me. Serve me roasted meat on a piece of freshly cooked bread. There's absolutely nothing that would prevent me from devouring that.
I know, right? Sometimes the simplest is the best, you know?
Yeah.
Spice it up real good, baste it for hours while you're just slow roasting it. Guess what? It's going to be delicious.
Ooh, these are chicharrones.
Oh, this got to be, yeah, it's somewhere in the Americas, right? I think you're right, chicharrones.
I this like to me that looks like chicharrones. It looks like a fancy chicharrones in this fry basket. What do these ones look like? Those are regular chicharrones. So I think this is Mexico.
You'd think.
But I mean, it could, I guess, also have other origins.
It's got
in
maple
Central
syrup.
America.
It's got maple syrup, which
wait.
then suddenly makes me think, is this Canada? What are you waiting about?
No, yeah. The maple syrup is totally throwing me off.
Yeah. Well, okay, so here's the thing, is if you think of it as an American dish, right? Native Americans for a good period of time would have had, you know, access like up and down because the pigs spread west before the rest of us.
It is giving us a hint here, which I've not seen this game do before, saying that the translated name of the dish means the ears of Christ.
Oh,
so I think this is a newer dish.
Well, no, that screams to me of, you know, conquerors.
No, that's what I mean. I mean that it's not a Native American dish.
Yeah. No, that I think still in the region of Mexico or South America makes a lot of sense.
I just don't think they would
Spanish
have...
coming in and being like, "Hey, eat the ears of Christ." That to me sounds like a thing. Anyway, I don't know.
I don't know.
The
The
maple
maple
syrup,
is throwing me off so much because they're not exactly going to have access to that in Mexico, right? I don't know.
Well, like north and south trade between.
Sure.
Try Canada. Try Canada. We know what we think of when we think of maple syrup. Yeah. Olé de Christ. There you go.
This is a Quebec dish. Translates to Christ's ears. Interesting. Consists of deep fried salted pork rinds.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's pork rinds with maple.
With maple syrup. Yeah. They upped it up. That's what should have thrown it off. That's what should have let you know. Because chicharrones are going to be a whole vast different array of things with it, and that was specifically maple syrup.
Interesting.
Buttermilk,
Yogurt.
egg, sugar, vanilla. Yeah, yogurt, but optional. Make this dish, whisk together.
Buttermilk, eggs, sugar, vanilla sugar, lemon juice, and then some optionals.
Where do you pre-make a...
Gradually add the buttermilk and then optionally plain yogurt, mixing until smooth. Chill the mixture in the refrigerator. Serve cold, traditionally with a small crispy biscuit or fruit on top. I mean, this feels very
It's got
French.
like whipped egg. Yeah, it's got like whipped egg in it or whisked egg in it. And so that, you know, I feel like a raw egg whipped into something. I feel like I don't think of that when I think of
this
like Asia or the East. I think of, somewhere in Europe. I could see France, like you say. I could see like Norway or something like that because they do the yogurt stuff. And then otherwise somewhere in like the Eastern Europe. Those are my regions.
All right, we'll go with Norway. Hot, but
cold
south.
skull. Cold skull. Yeah. So if it's warm, then it's not going to be. What's the order? Finland or Sweden?
It's not going to be Sweden because that borders Norway. And it's not going to be. It's not going to be
Denmark?
Finland. So it could be Denmark or it could be Netherlands.
Yeah, it could be.
Denmark, I think, technically through water borders, it would border with Norway. So let's maybe try Netherlands.
Okay. Or Poland would make sense, I think.
Very hot and to the north. Okay, so maybe it just is Denmark, and they're not counting that as bordering. It was in fact Denmark. Does Denmark and Norway not technically border? If you're going to say that Philippines and Malaysia border technically, then I feel like Denmark and Norway borders.
I mean, I guess what you could say though is if you go ocean-wise, then you're like, okay, they don't border. Otherwise, they would border every border. You know what I mean? Every border would border every border.
Denmark borders Germany. No, but through the water. If you're going to say that Malaysia and Philippines borders, in this game it does.
Yeah.
Then is the water international dividing line between the water there, between Denmark and Norway, not a border? Water is not a border? Then how does Malaysia and Philippines border? This game says that it does.
It's a little tricky. I think maybe there's a distance component. Maybe we don't know enough about Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines maybe there are regions that are owned by different parts.
I think that is genuinely what is happening, is that maybe there's international waters between the two, because like Chad is saying, they said that Singapore did not border. And yeah, Singapore is very small. Maybe they don't have as much international.
Singapore physically borders Malaysia.
Yeah, it physically borders Malaysia. It doesn't. The game didn't say that it physically bordered Philippines in the way that Malaysia physically bordered.
Gotcha.
Philippines.
Yeah. So I'm assuming we're talking like there's, because you can see it's very like carved up over there in terms of the borders.
So I'm not sure. I think I shouted out Smack Dave, but Nielsen 509 just now with the 36 months. Hi, hope you are all well. Got the postcard. Oh, right on. We just sent out those new postcards. They're very cute.
Very much so. Okay.
Probably counts as international waters there. Yeah.
Yeah. Either way. Whenever we see it say borders or warm, we'll just be like, okay, it could be any of these ones nearby.
This is an interesting one to me because, like, I kind of want to see it in motion to have a better understanding of the textureness of this. Because if it's
gonna be thick and creamy.
If it's much more creamier than yogurt, it's probably not going to be my jam. But I'm going to give it.
You can kind of see it in that lower one that it's definitely got some hold. You know,
it's true. Like they're not sinking into those biscuits.
They're not sinking, and then the surface of it you can see is like maintaining its like roughness. Which, if it were soupy, it would not. Right?
I would try it.
Flat.
You know, I would try it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge yogurt guy. Always give it a shot.
Interesting. Okay, before I look at the ingredients here, this to me, am I seeing egg? Is this like an eggy biscuit thing?
Almost flan-like.
Interesting, like a custardy pie kind of situation?
Yeah, I see
maybe?
Custard pie on top of like a cream layer of like condensed milk almost kind of thing, right?
And sometimes maybe you want to overbake it, like those those Portuguese cheesecakes get kind of the roasty top to them. Maybe we got something like that going on.
Whoa!
Looks like sometimes there's raisins at the bottom.
Yeah, those look like golden raisins. I mean, all right. Well, let me read what's in it: flour, sugar, eggs, butter. Quark. What is quark? I mean, obviously, you know where I'm going to say this is from just based off of what's in
Minecraft universe. It's what all of our minds jump to. Quark only exists in Minecraft.
Quark? I don't. Is there a thing? There's quartz. A fresh dairy product similar to cheese. Okay. Because it's also a component of like an atom, right?
You're not wrong. I assume every food has quarks.
It's a quantum. Yeah, exactly. It's a quantum mechanical component.
It's a yeasted dough. Okay. Cheesecake like
Sweetened?
filling.
It's the quark thing that throws me off. It's like, where is this from? Because I have never heard that. And I've watched enough shows that are like baking shows and whatnot to where like, if the French used quark, you'd hear about quark. You know?
Like, part of me wants to jump to Portuguese because that's what I'm associating this kind of like burnt.
I could see. I mean, my very first thought was something like Mexican or Central American, just because of the whole like almost flan-like. It looks like on that lowest one they do a sort of like cinnamon sugar situation.
Totally.
I always connect like the cinnamon sugar tres leches kind of thing.
And so if we're thinking something more South American, maybe like Brazil might be a good one to start off with or something.
I mean, I think going. God, it's 50-50, yeah. It'd be start with Brazil or start with Portugal. I think maybe start with Portugal, I think, is a good one, because then it's like, we know we're either in Europe or we're in South America. Okay, we're in Europe.
We're in Europe. We're not bordering. It's maybe more, so like we could
if
be...
If it's France.
It wouldn't... Wait. I guess
it could
technically...
be France.
Yeah, Portugal does not border France, so it could be France.
Just do it for the meme, Ash. Do it for the meme.
All right. I'll do it for the meme. It borders.
Eierschecke. Okay.
Oh, this is fun. So we got Belgium, we got Luxembourg, it's not going to be Swiss because it's kind of pointing towards the northeast.
Could be Germany.
Belgium. I think
Belgium.
I think Belgium would be my next one. Yeah. No, so it's just Germany. It's just Germany. Okay.
Or Luxembourg, No,
it's just
goodness. What is this? Eierschecke. What is that?
Eierschecke.
Oh, you know what? We should have said Belgium. They speak French, don't they?
Well, it's technically Belgium, Luxembourg, and Switzerland kind of speak whatever language they are closest to in that particular.
That's true.
Having
That's
played
true.
enough GeoGuessr, whenever I see a country where it's like, I am getting weird vibes of like French and German, I'm in one of these middle countries.
Yeah. You're living in a border country. Your country is like the the space they put between each other, so they wouldn't fight anymore.
Oh, so Mitchie 359. Thanks so much for those 14 months.
That's funny.
This is. How are we pronouncing this one?
Eierschecke. That's how I would pronounce that.
Traditional cake originated from Germany, specifically in the regions of Saxony and Thuringia.
Thuringia. Yeah, we're talking old school. Wow.
Layered dessert.
I guess those are just region. Those are just like the larger region names.
Typically consisting base layer yeasted dough, short crust pastry, middle layer of quark or cheese. Okay. Quark is some sort of cheese that I'm not aware of. Topping made of a mixture of egg, sugars, some sort of custard. Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty good. I think I would definitely try it.
Yeah.
Final score.
We're super.
We're super.
We did it. Look at us.
We'll do one more.
It's a great game.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Are these rice cakes? Is mochi?
No. Okay.
Right. Bananas. Spring roll wrappers, sugar, cornstarch, oil, sesame seeds, condensed milk, coconut flakes.
I mean, we're in East Asia, right? Oh, there's a word there in the description.
Often served as a dim sum or a dessert. Okay.
Dim sum immediately, like we got to at least think. Yeah, I mean, we got to at least try
Hong Kong,
the region.
Taiwan is where I'm originally going to when I think dim sum. But is this not mochi? I don't necessarily see like. Is this the cornstarch?
That's the thing. This is the spring rolls with the cornstarch. That's what makes it like this. So I don't think it's mochi.
Okay.
But it's
interesting.
It's similar, probably processed. I would say go with China or Hong Kong or Taiwan. I think any of those are a good call.
Start with Hong Kong.
Boom. Okay. Yeah, banana roll.
Banana roll, dessert associated with southern Chinese cuisine, notably from regions of Guangdong and Hong Kong. Its origins trace back to the traditional Chinese culinary practices where bananas, a common fruit in the region, were combined with other ingredients to create sweet dishes. This dessert is particularly popular during tea time. I mean, it looks pretty good. I bet it's super sweet.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of banana stuff. It does get really sweet and just not my kind of sweet, but I could see it.
Deep frying is also a common method of cooking the banana. Oh man.
Okay, now there you go.
I bet it's so good, deep fried.
Now you're balancing it out for me a little bit.
You're talking to the Texan State Fair side of price here. Yeah.
What can I say? I'm a true American, all right?
Ooh, already a lot of this looks good.
I see okra.
That's a lot of okra there, yeah. We see a lot of different, a whole collection of different things there. I mean, this feels a bit like India or that region to me off the bat.
Oh, see, when I see okra, I think of the southern U.S. and stuff.
See, I can tell, Price, that you are not on the Tiffin lady side of TikTok, where I see her yelling about getting okra or what she calls bindi dishes far too often.
Okay, well then. See, and the other thing is I think squash and I think the States as well, and the peppers.
Interesting.
Gosh,
that said,
but it's very much like a stew thing.
We've got a fish and egg stew. We've got. What I think is throwing me off the most is whatever this paste is right here.
And it's peanut butter, I think.
I don't think that's peanut butter.
Well, I mean, read the ingredients.
So
peanuts.
we got meat, peanuts,
Now-
tomatoes, onions,
now-
garlic, cabbage.
Lamb is in the description. Oh, more information in the origins thing. Sometimes it's important to read this.
It is believed that the dish has been a part of the country's cuisine for centuries. The peanuts were introduced to the region by the traders of the 16th century.
Did peanuts come from the United States?
That's
Did they come
actually a
from the
great
Americas?
question. I have no idea.
I want to say they did.
I want to say that they did.
In 16th century, that would line up with bringing that stuff over. So then I think maybe you're right in terms of we're moving back over to Europe.
You don't want to try India?
Or India. I mean, just back over to the continent, like the Eurasia, I guess. Give it a shot.
India.
Yeah.
Oh my
Cold.
God. Cold. Not ice cold, but cold.
All right. So if you're in India and you're cold, I mean, that's pretty far over that way.
I think Northern
let's-
Africa, maybe?
I'm just thinking of who colonized things. I'm thinking of Spain and Portugal and France, but like this does not look French. It looks like with the fish in there, in that one version, and the big old rock. I mean, that could be African too. You're right. Like that does.
Give me.
When I see, yeah,
Give me Tunisia.
that sounds good. That sounds good.
Warm, but south. So I think we are on the African continent.
Yeah.
But okay, if we're south and we're to the west,
Okay, you know what? Yeah,
maybe,
this
like-
does scream a traditional African dish.
maybe like Ghana.
Boom! Nigeria, Ghana, Mali, and Senegal. Yeah, it was that fish one that was throwing me off, but now it makes sense. Squash, that's a big thing. The way that that fish was served with the eggs in there, that to me does, it's very North African. Or I guess just African, I guess.
This is known as a
African.
peanut stew. Oh man. Okay.
Cool.
Made with base of ground peanuts, tomatoes, onions, garlic, and a variety of spices. Other common ingredients includes vegetables. Yeah. Origins of the stew can be traced back to countries like those. Let's see here. It is believed that the dish had been part of an African cuisine for centuries, as peanuts were introduced to the region by the Portuguese traders in the 16th century. Okay.
Boom! That's where it was. I was like, that's why the peanuts threw me off, man. It was peanuts and squash and okra. I was like, that screams of me like something that might be eaten in somewhere in Texas.
That honestly, I'm also just like a really big fan of peanut-based dishes as well, so gets a big yum from me. I've never heard of this dish. Yeah.
People see okra and they're terrified.
That's true. A lot of people dislike okra.
Yeah. If this ain't from here, I'm gonna be shocked. If we didn't make these, I'm gonna be shocked.
But he's like, I feel like it's a little unfair to show processed foods. Like, I thought everything that we were
This is
seeing was
cuisine,
like,
Ash. Look, it is salted. It is salted secondarily.
like, don't show me factory-made foods.
But that's the thing is, you know where they're from.
Instantly.
We have perfected the art of making food that doesn't look like food, okay?
You're not wrong. Like, Americans invented industrialized food, and we are all worse off for it, probably.
We are the kings of industrialized food.
That said, it gets a yum. I've not had them
Absolutely.
in a while, but...
Cheese are great. Cheese are great.
Okay, where are we at? We got two more rounds. Ooh, we've got some
What is
beet.
that?
Is that a big thing of beet
Yeah,
there?
because that's, yeah. Let's look at the second one. This is a hearty stew.
This is a very hearty stew, a big piece of bread, and I can't tell if it is a piece of a beet or if it's maybe a beet jelly or something.
Like a jelly, yeah. But I mean, this screams
Screams
Eastern
like
Europe,
Eastern
right?
Europe. It screams perhaps Russia.
Poland,
Beef or lamb,
maybe
potatoes, carrots, onions, turnip, a bunch of optionals. Worcestershire sauce is an optional. Interesting.
Just trying to think. I feel like this is. I mean, Romania's screaming out at me for some reason.
The key to a delicious batch of this dish is allowing the flavors to melt together for several hours to hearty stew. Okay. On a cold day.
Yeah. That's it. That is exactly what it looks like to me. Like you're trying to warm yourself up in Ukraine or Poland or Lithuania.
Let's do Ukraine because they border a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Ukraine. Warm into
to
the
northwest.
Okay.
All
Maybe
right, so then
Poland or something.
There's Poland or what's next?
No, they border.
Lithuania? Would Lithuania count?
Lithuania is almost straight north, but maybe to the west a little bit as well. Yeah. Let's try up in that region.
Yeah. Warm and then southwest. I mean,
it's kind of bouncing between north and south.
Poland, Czechoslovakia, or Czechia.
Czechia, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it CZ? CZ, that's right. Is this just like...
North of Czechia? It's Poland.
It's not Poland because Poland borders Ukraine.
Maybe they're doing the borders thing again, but like, look, they're all pointed to Poland. Is there a nation above Poland? The Kaliningrad? Is that a nation?
No,
because it's border. it's cut off by a border on the map. I don't know. Then you tried Lithuania, we tried Ukraine, we tried Czechia. It really is just like. All three of them border Poland. It is the thing in that direction from them all.
What if we're like overthinking this and this is not
maybe
Eastern
it's
Europe at all? Like,
yeah,
what if it's just
Germany.
like UK or something?
That's not warm, right? Wouldn't UK be far enough away? It's tough. If it's Poland, I'm gonna scream. Or Germany is the only other thing I can think of. Germany is technically north of Czechia. It does border.
It does border it, though.
But at this point, there's not a single nation that falls within that space that they do not border.
We're doing United Kingdom.
What?
What is this?
Why is that warm?
Scouse.
Why is that warm?
Because Europe is a lot smaller than people think that it is. That's why.
The distance between the UK and Ukraine is the distance between... What, Canada and Mexico?
Sure, I think that if you were to guess Canada and it was Mexico, you'd probably still get a warm.
But there's only 2 borders between those ones. Anyway, okay.
Scouse. Traditional British stew. Typically served in Liverpool. Okay.
Yeah, Liverpool, if Scouse, that's what Liverpool. That's the...
Lobscouse. Interesting. Made of meat, beef or lamb, potatoes, vegetables, carrots, onions, turnips, often served with a pickled beetroot or red cabbage and crusty bread. Why is it served with a pickled beetroot? I mean, I bet it's good. Interesting.
Because it's something that probably lasts a long time.
Probably. Oh, wait, you get
a
yum.
I mean, I hope everyone takes this the right way, but I guess if it looks like food that you'd get served in prison, the UK is a good place to serve. It's that old, because it's like the hearty, you're surviving food, right? Like in the UK, you always have to think of it, it's like, what could survive the bombings? And that's the stuff that they eat.
Okay.
Again, I hope you understand what I'm saying when I say that.
So the last round here, I've already read the thing. It is salted cod.
Okay, look, cod. I did just say so.
This one is not UK. This is going to be like Norway or Sweden or Finland or something like that.
The salted cod immediately says that.
Salted cod, hard bread, potatoes optional, onions optional, scrunchions, which is fried pork fat or salted pork. So is that like the bread and the salt fish is all kind of like crumbled together in this bowl here? To prepare this dish, soak the hard bread overnight, then boil until it softens. What? Boil salted fish separately until cooked, and then flake into pieces. Fry the scrunchions until crispy. Combine the softened bread and the flaked fish, then top with the scrunchions and their rendered fat. Serve hot, often accompanied with drawn butter or molasses. So these are the scrunchions and the oil on the side here.
Yeah.
Okay. This one, I feel bad. This one's not going to get a yum from me, but I still think maybe...
I think it's worth trying one of those nations.
Yeah.
Like,
I could also see Iceland, maybe.
Yeah. Ooh, that's another good one. Yeah.
But I think let's try Sweden because it borders some of those other ones.
I could also see
cold.
Okay.
And to the northwest.
I could see it being Canada. I think Iceland is another good shot, like you said.
Oh,
I think north is a lie. Oh, I guess no, but there's globe nonsense. That's right. Globe nonsense.
Flush Spoon, thank you for those 19 months. Glad to be spending my Saturday evening with you guys. Hope you're having a good day. Having a very good day guessing foods.
Thank you.
I'm actually wondering if Iceland would get a warm in this scenario with Sweden. But
Yeah. I think physical distance, because the UK is as far away from the Ukraine. Okay.
So we're just
it's
gonna
Greenland
cool-
or it's Canada.
Okay.
I think this is like a native dish, you know?
I think we're going... I think you're right. It's either Greenland or Canada at this point. Let's try Greenland. Okay, it's Canada.
Canada.
Okay.
Like, honestly, like one of the first thoughts I had as we started reading more about it is I was like, there's so much fat in this. I was like, this sounds almost like an Inuit dish, you know, like you're having to survive in, you know, these ice cold regions.
Well, it's
Fish and fat. You survive with fat.
It is fish and brewis price, all right? A traditional dish originating from Newfoundland. Dates back to the earlier European settlers, particularly from the British and Irish, who arrived in the 17th and 18th century. The dish primarily consists of two main components. Yeah, we know that.
Hardtack and fish. Salt fish, yeah.
Is
Makes
rooted
sense.
in its practicality. Early settlers and fishermen required nutrient-dense, non-perishable food items that were easy to store and transport.
Yeah. Dude, this is leftovers. It's fancy leftovers.
All right.
It's all right. It's all right. We were on the right track.
I forgot to say yuck. That one would have gotten a yuck from me. I'm sorry, Chip.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been too big of a fan.
Anyway.
It's like bread pudding that's salty.
I still think we did pretty good overall. So
Overall.
people out there that watched along with us, let us know how you thought that we did. And if you would like to see more of these, like if we do some more, we will be sure to play it as a full group again as well.
Yes.
Anyway, with that, we're going to move on.
Boy.